What I'd like for you to do is I would start with the warm-up gear only. So warm-up gear only. So whatever, Susan, your new warm-up gear is, please use that. Deborah, if you're gonna bump it up to another resistance turn, please do it. Go ahead and turn that on too. 70 to 80 RPM. So I used my warm-up to be 8 minutes long today. When I ride a class, I ride with your parameters. So I ride with the 80 to 90 RPM. So my working parameters always, when I ride a class, are the same parameters I ask you to ride. So I recover at 70, just like we always do. I ask you to come back to 70, and I always ask you to ride between 80 to 90. I felt that this class was so great, not just for what will be your symptomatic management for Parkinson's disease, but it was also a great cardiovascular success. So meaning that I felt like the further I got into the class, the more successful I felt. And I think that's the way you're going to feel too. And I want to know, I want to know how you do feel throughout it. So I'm going to say the first 20 minutes of class were challenging to me. The second 20 minutes of class became challenging towards the beginning, but as I moved further into the last 15 minutes of class, it was like I was on cruise control. I want you to feel the same way too. My heart rate was up, just like yours will be up as well. But the perceived exertion seemed to be dropping as the heart rate stayed high. Let's see how that works for you today, okay? And just because I want you to have a challenge. I want you to have a challenge. So much like on Saturday, when we were riding the class on Saturday, or I'm sorry, Sunday. So what we did, and I said I was going to repeat it, we are definitely going to do part of that. But what we're writing today is kind of the end of that class, which we didn't do on Sunday. And then we're going to put it together in about 2 weeks. So we're going to get everybody back on board. Okay, so lift it up 5 more RPMs. You've got warm-up gear only, and you've lifted up 5 more RPMs. Polina's trying to log in, but she's trying to log in to the, I don't know why. I don't know why she isn't logging in, because she has the right date. Anyway, we'll see if she pops on. I know she had trouble with it the other day too. Okay, great. So stay here. So you're 75 to 85 RPMs. So Susan, we'll talk about your heart rate as you move forward. Are you feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Great. Deborah, we'll talk about your heart rate. How are you feeling today? Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Good, thank you for that. Andy, we'll talk about your heart rate. How are you feeling today?
Better now.
Now that you're on the bike? Yeah, good. Norma, how are you doing?
Okay, and I actually have a heart rate showing at this time. Hope it stays.
I am thrilled. Good. Carol, how are you feeling today?
Very good, thank you.
Wonderful, great to hear that. Marge, how's it going for you today?
Okay, I'm not supposed to say okay, am I? Good.
Okay, no, you can say okay. All right, very good. And when Pamela jumps on, we'll ask her how she's doing. I think she's doing pretty well. And Mike and I have already discussed how he's feeling today. So now what I'd like for you to do is stay between 75 and 85. So 75, if you're there, start lifting it up to about 80 somewhere, kind of moving up towards 80. If you're hanging out at 80, try to move it up to 85 right there. Now just hold that. We're going to hold that for this next minute. So when we begin the first stage, we will already be 9 minutes into the workout. So you're going to be starting to feel just a little bit of work as far as heart rate goes. Heart rate should now be in zone 1. So zone 1 until I suggest to lift them up just a little bit higher. So let's keep those in zone 1. Seems like forever, it just seems like it's zone 1 to 1 to 1 forever. And then all of a sudden it pops up to zone 2. And so that's what we're gonna be looking at today, and I think you're gonna really, really love it. Okay, so 20 seconds to go before we move it up towards 90 RPMs. I want you to just be aware, perceived exertion throughout this whole class, even though the perceived exertion is gonna be high, the heart rates aren't gonna be quite as high at the beginning, and then the perceived exertion is gonna continue to run high, but the heart rates are gonna be higher. And then it's all gonna feel good. It's all gonna feel good, so hang in. Alrighty, so lift it up to 90 RPMs, 90 RPMs. Stay right here, please. Stay right here. Good job, excellent. Stay right here. Shoulders down, chest is up. This is where we set our foundations for success. That's what we wanna be doing right now. We want really good success as far as holding ourselves accountable for the pedal stroke. Now, when you accelerate and when you put on resistance and then accelerate, it's only normal to have some upper body movement to get there. But as that you get to those RPMs that we're going to be working with today, we're going to try to focus on smoothing out that pedal stroke so we do not recruit any more muscle fibers than we need. All right, so you're at 90 RPMs or close to 90 RPMs. What I want you to do is I want you to start slowing it back down to 70. Just go ahead and slow it down to 70. And if it's available to you, you're adding one more resistance turn. So if you have a new warm-up gear, you're already adding in another level of success. And for those of you who are just using the regular warm-up gear, you've added one more resistance turn onto that. You're at 70 RPMs. We're going to be at 70 RPMs for 5 more seconds. And now we're going to lift it up to 75 RPMs. Hey, Andy, what's the weather like? Do you have 80 today? 80 degrees?
Not even close. I think it's 52.
Okay, so you had your lovely weather. Now it's time to go back to April weather, right? Yeah, okay. All right, you're at 75 RPMs for 10 more seconds. You're getting ready to lift it to 80 RPMs, beginning in 3, 2, 1. 80 RPMs right here. You're now at 80 RPMs. Really feel that smoothness to this pedal stroke. You've got enough resistance on board that you have enough resistance to be safe as we accelerate. Great job. So you're at 80 RPMs for 14 more seconds. Please stay right here. Please stay right here. Good job. 8 more seconds. You're going to lift to 85. You're going to hold it for the last 30 seconds of the warm-up. Begin now. Great job. 85 RPMs. I'm going to validate 85 RPMs right here because I want to tell you something. There are indoor cyclists that will never reach 85 RPMs because it's too challenging. You guys are so far beyond those types of people. So I am so proud of you. Everything you do today, you just can't believe how great you are. 3, 2, pull it back, 70 RPMs. I'm going to have you get a drink of water, We've got a 5-minute break and 5-minute block coming up for stage 1. Now, this is where we're going to find the resistance that's going to help us lift our heart rate. So when you're ready, I'm going to have you go to 80 RPMs with the same resistance you came off of the warm-up with. Go ahead, go there now. 80 RPMs, we're going to stay here for 40 seconds. 40 seconds. As you've noticed, the last few classes that we've done, we've used the 40-20 split a lot. We've flipped it, we brought it back again. Today, we're using it again to prepare ourselves for the really intense part of the class. Okay, great. So 10 seconds to go. You're at 80 RPMs. Is that correct? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Here we go. You're moving it up to 90 RPMs for 20 seconds now. 90. Here we go. Marge, how you doing with all that?
I'm at 109.
Your heart rate's at 109. Okay, kiddo. Okay. Feel free to hang back at 80 instead of going 90 until you kind of get saturated with oxygen.
Okay.
All right, pull it back 80 RPMs, everybody. You've got 40 seconds. Susan, what happened to your heart rate there?
124,
Thank you. Deborah?
116,
116. What's your resistance, Deborah?
7.
7. Good. Norma, what's your heart rate there?
81,
81. Okay, that's great. That's great. How about you, Carol?
Julie 105.
That's good. I like that. Andy?
126.
126. That's great. Mike?
104.
104. Great. Okay, here we go again. We're going back up to 90 RPMs. Let's go 90. Okay, 90 RPMs. You've got 20 seconds. Marge, be careful. You don't have to go there. Carol,
Sam.
that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm at 110 at 80.
Oh boy, kiddo. How much resistance do you have on?
Just a warm up, the 1 + 1.
Okay, pull it back 80 RPMs again. Hey, Marge, can
Yeah.
you drop back the resistance a little bit right now?
I can.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for that. Carol, what resistance do you have, Carol?
23.
23. Okay, we'll see where today goes. Let's see where today goes. All righty, 20 more seconds to go. We're gonna go back to 90 RPMs. It's coming up in 15 seconds. So we're just moving through this. We're halfway through the stage. This is setting ourselves up for success, and you'll see what I mean in just a few more minutes. Okay, here we go again, 90 RPMs. Let's lift that RPM up. Good. 90 RPMs for 20 seconds. Great job. Great job. Great job. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. 10 seconds to go. You're at 90 RPMs. Good job. Marge, do whatever you need to do there, okay? 3, 2, 1. 80 RPMs. Pull it back for 40 seconds. Great job. Okay, how's everybody feeling? This isn't easy. I know. It's not easy. It's not easy. All right. 20. Okay, you are 10 seconds in. All right. Stay right here, guys. Stay right here. You are going to feel so fantastic when this class is over. You're going to feel like you've accomplished so much, so much, so much. 15 seconds to go. Stay right here. 10 seconds to go. Stay right here. Good. 5 seconds to go. Stay right here. Get ready to go back to 90. Norma, you ready? Let's go now. 90 RPMs, 20 seconds. Giddy up. 90, hold it. We're holding it for 15 more seconds. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. 8 seconds to go. Get ready to pull it back. Get ready to pull it back. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 80. 40 seconds. Great. Great. All right. Good. How'd you do? You're doing okay? Doing okay?
Yeah.
All right, good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. So we're on our last 42 seconds of this stage. We're going to get recovery on the other at the end of it. We're going to get recovery at the end. But what I'm going to have you do is grab your heart rate and remember your resistance. We're going to go back to 90 for 20 seconds. 4, 3, 2, back to 90 for 20 seconds, 20 seconds at 90. I want you to remember your resistance. I want you to tell me what it is. And I want you to tell me what your heart rate is. And you're going to watch for a rebound. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back, 70 RPMs. Take your resistance off if you would like. Okay, great. Deborah.
120.
120 and your resistance was a 7.
Yeah.
Great. Susan,
122 at +1.
that is perfect. Marge, did it help to drop the resistance?
I'm trying to stay right around 108, 109.
That's perfect. I don't want you to, yeah, that's great. Norma, where did you end up?
84 + 2,
And what's that resistance number?
26,
That's
28.
Woo, kiddo, I'm not kidding, that's good. That's really good. Good job. Carol, how about you?
114 at 23.
At 23, 114, super successful for you. Well done. Andy,
121.
and where was your gear resistance?
30.
30. Oh, I know what you're feeling, buddy. I know what you're feeling. Me too at 30. All right. How about you, Mike?
107 at 22.
Brilliant. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Okay, so everybody is hydrating. Everybody's preparing to come into the second stage. The second stage, we're going to take the 40-20 split, but you're going to be at 90 for 40 seconds. You're going to be at 80 for 20. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you to monitor that heart rate, monitor that perceived exertion, because this is where the challenge happens right here. You feel like, my gosh, this is hard. I want you to feel that. I want you to say that. I want you to know that. But watch that heart rate. It'll validate what you're doing. Okay, let's go. We're going now. We're going back for a 5-minute block of work, second stage. We're starting at 80 RPMs for 20 seconds. Let's go now. Same resistance you had on the last effort. March, do whatever you need to do to keep those heart rates intact. Okay, I am so excited to see what happens here. I know what happened to my heart rate. I want the same thing to happen to you, for you. All right, let's go to 90 RPMs for 40 seconds. Good job. So Susan, if you've got your zones right there, you've popped up into the bottom of zone, what, 2?
I'm 117, middle of zone 1.
Oh, middle of zone 1. Okay, but 122, that's zone 2, right?
No,
Not quite?
no, 119, still like 2/3 way through zone 1.
Okay, got it. Okay, 5 seconds to go. You're at 90. 4, 3, 2, pull it back. 80 RPMs for 20 seconds. Okay, Deborah, what happened to your heart rate there?
121.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's great. Okay, you're popping out of zone 1 now. You're gonna bump up to zone 2 on this next effort, Deborah, right?
Okay.
Okay, good,
What
good,
is that
good.
again?
You're 121. 121. Yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. You're going 90 RPMs, pick it up. 90 RPMs, pick it up for 40 seconds. Good job. Good. Okay, great. You're doing great. 10 seconds in. Keep it strong. Good job. Excellent. 15 seconds in. This is the second time through. Good job. This is it, guys. This is how you should feel. The effort's getting more challenging. You're not out of breath, but you're knowing that you're working. That's what I want. You're starting to break a sweat. You're feeling good. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. 80 RPMs. Okay, good job. Susan, what just happened?
122, zone 1.
Thank you. Okay, great. All righty, we're going to try it one more time, Susan. And if your heart rate doesn't get up into that zone 2, we're going to add a resistance turn, okay? All right, let's go. 90 RPMs. You're going 90 RPMs for 40 seconds. All right, Deborah, you're seeing it now, aren't you? You're in zone 2.
What is zone 2 start with?
121 to 130.
Okay.
Okay, great job. Get it. Okay, where are you guys? How you feeling? Okay, feel great. That's what I want you to feel. Yes, Susan, you just checked. What is it?
Yeah, I was 125 and then I went to 122.
It's
I was-
okay. It's
I'm
okay.
back to zone 1.
Okay, 80 RPMs, pull it back. Susan, we're gonna have to ask you to lift your resistance, okay? Okay, 10 seconds to go. Deborah, what is it right now?
127.
Okay, great. That's good. Here we go, guys. We're going back up. 90 RPMs for 40 seconds. Norma, how's your heart rate doing?
88,
That's perfect for you. That's great. Carol, what's your heart rate doing?
118.
That's perfect. Oh my gosh, what did you eat for breakfast today? That was perfect. Andy, what's your heart rate doing, sweetie?
4.
Okay, great. And Mike, how you doing, honey?
110.
Okay, honey, I know it's challenging for you today. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 80 RPMs, 20 seconds. Great job, Marge. You doing okay, babe?
Yeah, I got to 90 at the least resistance, 111.
Okay, all right. No, okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Susan, you check. What is it?
128 middle zone 2.
Thank you for that, ma'am. Thank you for that. Here we go again. 90 RPMs, 40 seconds. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, good job. Now, even though you're in zone 2 and you think, oh, come on, zone 2, it's challenging. It's challenging right here. You are working, you guys. Remember, we talk about zone 2 being a good training zone, a good aerobic based training zone. Zone 3 is coming in a moment. Zone 3 is coming in a moment. So wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. 3, 2, 80 RPMs. Pull it back. Deborah, what was your heart rate?
127.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Susan.
131.
All righty, kiddo. You did it. You did it. Great job. Marge, how about you, honey?
109.
Okay, I like that better, don't you? 3,
Yeah.
come on, we're going back. 90 RPMs, 40 seconds. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. All righty, you're gonna get recovery in a minute. You're gonna get recovery in literally in 50 seconds. In 50 seconds, less than a minute. Less than a minute. Great job. 45 seconds, you're gonna be recovering. 20 seconds to pull it back. 20 seconds to pull it back. When I ask you to get your heart rate, I want it at the end of the 90 RPM block, but then I want you to get another heart rate after 20 seconds at 80, okay? You guys got it? All right, here we go. I'm gonna ask you to get your heart rate and slow it down to 80 right now. 90 RPMs, heart rate, 80 RPMs, pull it back for 20 seconds. We're gonna check 2 heart rates, one first at 90, 1 second at 80. You're gonna get recovery. Wait for it. Don't pull back below 80 yet. Not yet. 3, 2, 1. Get another heart rate and recover. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Deborah, tell me about it.
It's 128 both times.
No kidding. Great job. And you're still at a 7, right?
Yeah, no,
That is spectacular. Staying in zone 7, zone 2, high end, perfect. Great. Susan.
133. And then 135 at 80, 70.
Okay, great. And that is definitely zone 2. Where do you bump up to zone 3? What's the number?
I think it's 134. So I went to the bottom of zone 3 and came back to zone 2.
I love that. I love that. Excellent job. Excellent job. March 110, 109, 108. Which one?
109.
Take it. I'll take it, my dear. Well done, Marge. Good job. Norma.
8 and then 90.
88, then 90. Oh my gosh, that is so great. That beta blocker's working well. Perfect for you. Perfect for you. Carol, how about you?
120 and 120, but I'm doing something different, and it is I'm keeping my mouth closed as I ride.
Well, talk to Susan about that. That is spectacular.
I learned that from Carol.
Oh my.
I just
And
wasn't
do you-
practicing what I preached. But it
Now,
makes-
Carol, do you think that's helping keeping your heart rate lower?
I do.
Ooh, I don't know if I could even do that. Oh my gosh, that's unbelievable. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Andy, where was your heart rate?
Both at 138,
138, and you're still at 30.
correct.
Oh, that is fantastic, Andy. Fantastic. Great job. And Mike.
114, 110, and 24.
Oh my gosh. How do you feel about that? Aren't you excited?
You're good.
Feeling good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah.
computer in, please.
Okay, so 40 seconds to go. Now, Pamela, what I'd like for you to do, since you're jumping on late, is I would like for you, just cruise it out with us the rest of the time, kind of hear the instruction. Then as soon as that Zoom recording comes on board and I'll get that YouTube, link, ride the class when you can, okay?
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, sounds good. All right, here we go, guys. We are going into, yes? Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna start at 80 RPMs. Okay, start at 80 RPMs. So this is how I want this to unfold. 80 RPMs, load your resistance you had on the last effort. Okay, so what we're gonna start with is we're gonna start with a 3-minute, 45-second tempo flat ride at 85. 80, let's start at 80, load the resistance on, and then bump it up to 85. So why do we do this? Because this is what I want you to get to the heart rates that you just gave me. I want those heart rates that you just gave me. So let's go now. 80, load your resistance on, make sure you can stay at that level of success and bump it up to 85. Now hold it, just hold it right there. So Mike, we're gonna lift your heart rate up to about 110 at the end of this. 114, nothing higher. We don't wanna push you too much today. Andy, I want your heart rates at 138. 138 at the end of this tempo flat, okay? Tempo flat, that's what we're calling it. Norma, we want your heart rate 88, no higher than 90, okay? Higher than 90. You've got 3 minutes to get there, okay? Carol, same with you. I'd love to see you get up though, just a little bit higher, maybe into the high 120s, close to 130, because we're gonna lift it slightly higher on that, what I'm gonna ask you to do next, okay?
Sure.
Susan, tell me about zone 3. What's the high number of zone 3 for you?
I don't know. I have to print that out.
Then don't look. Doesn't make any difference. Don't make any difference. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna have you right around 140. I'm just gonna throw that number out at you. We're gonna watch for that, okay? Deborah, I know exactly where I want you to be. I want you to be right there as well, zone 3. I want you to be right around 135, 136, 137, something like that, okay? At the end of this 2-minute, 10-second ride. Okay, good. Marge, cool beans for you. Cool beans, 108, 109, nothing higher, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. All right. So you have less than 2 minutes to get there. Are you gonna get to those heart rates I just asked you to get to? Or are you gonna wait till the last minute to make your decision on what resistance to change, right? Because those numbers came at 90 RPMs. So if you need to begin to lift your resistance, you're doing it now. You're doing it now because you've got 90 seconds to get to those heart rates I asked you to get to. I'm not asking you to go to 90. I want it at 85. I want it at 85. So what are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to crank that resistance to the right. So what this is gonna turn into in a little over a minute is a combo hill. A combo hill we're gonna be dropping to 80, but we're gonna be lifting to 90 again. This is so fun. This is so fun because this is where we lift the heart rates into the high end of zone 3. Should be almost there, but we're gonna ride in the low level of zone 4. So Deborah, it's gonna get challenging. It's gonna get challenging. All right, 45 seconds to go. Deborah, what's your heart rate right now?
125.
125. I want you to lift your resistance to 8. Okay, Susan, what's your heart rate right now?
It is 136.
You're close. You're close. Good. You're close. You can make a decision. If you want to touch it to the right, okay. But if you don't, that's okay too, because you're going to see a difference in this next effort. Norma, your heart rate.
80.
Perfect. Stay there. Andy.
137.
All right. You're perfect. Carol.
125.
All right, kiddo, good job, Mike.
114.
Good. Oh, kiddo, be careful now, be careful. Marge,
112, 113.
112, 112. Okay, yeah, you want to back off a little bit on that RPM if you want. Okay, let's go. We're going now 80 RPMs, 80 RPMs. Hold this for 2 minutes. Let's see what happens to the heart rate. I'm going to ask you to hold 80 RPMs for 2 minutes. You're going to lift to 90 for 1 minute, 20 seconds. So we got the heart rate, we've got the oxygen. Now we're pulling back the RPM 5, 80 RPMs. So what happened to me? My heart rate went up and then it went back down again. And then it sort of plateaued in zone 3. And that's where I want you guys. I want you in zone 3. 114 for you, Mike, zone 3, most definitely. Andy, 138 for you. You're right. You're teetering on the edge there. You're teetering on the edge. You're great. You're great. You're great. Carol, you're doing fantastic. Fantastic. Susan, great job. We want to have you push it up on this next effort. Okay. Push up that heart rate. Deborah, we know exactly where we want you to go. On this next effort, you're going to be 140, 141, 142. All right. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. So we've got the 80 RPMs to kind of get ourselves ready. The 90 RPMs for 1 minute 20 is where we're going to see the results that we're looking for. We're going to do this 2 times back to back, recover, repeat it again. All right. It's going to take us to the end. This is going to take us close to the end. All righty. Are you guys ready? Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Okay, now you are now going 90 RPMs, 90 RPMs for 1 minute, 20 seconds. 1 minute, 20 seconds. That is so weird, isn't it? 1 minute, 20 seconds. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Susan, we want you getting up there. We want you getting up there into about 140, right in there, 141.
I'm at 145.
Oh my gosh, stay there. Don't change a thing. Just do it. Just do it. I love it. I didn't want to ask you. Great job. Okay, great. Deborah, where are you right now?
133.
Oh, beautiful
8.
job. That's great, honey. That's great. So you're in zone 3. You're in zone 3. That's okay. Good. Norma, what's your heart rate right now?
90.
Oh, kiddo, couldn't ask for more. Great job. Andy, what was yours?
37.
137. Okay, kiddo, right? Are you good? Are you good? Stay there, stay there, stay there. Okay, great. Marge, where are you?
112,
All right. Oh, kiddo, be careful, be careful, be careful. Carol, where are you?
128.
128. Excellent. You've got 15 more seconds, guys. 15 more seconds. We're going to get a heart rate and we're just going to pull it back to 80 and you get 2 minutes at 80. All righty. You're not recovering. 3, 2, get your heart rate, 80 RPMs, pull it back. Okay, 80 RPMs, pull it back. We have 2 minutes at 80 RPMs. Susan, where'd you get to?
151 zone.
4.
can't get
I think
I
it's low end.
Close my eyes today.
That's okay. I swear it's bottom of zone 4. Excellent job. Excellent job. I'll be so, but we'll figure. That's good. That's great. Deborah, where did you get to?
137.
137. Very high end zone 3. Excellent job. Excellent job. Norma,
Went up to 90. It's now at 88. Just to begin.
brilliant. Stay there, kiddo. Stay there. That's perfect. Don't let your zones fool you there because you're on that beta blocker. We have to make those adjustments for you. Okay. So don't let those zones fool you. How about you, Andy? Where did you get to the last effort?
Go 138.
138. Okay, kiddo. Great job. Great job. Great job. Mike?
118 at 24.
Oh, come on, Mike. You're kidding me. You're killing me here, buddy. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Great job. Carol, where did you get at the end?
130.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Marge, be careful now. No
120.
higher than 110. I don't want you to work 112. We don't want to wear you out for the day, you know? All right, 30 seconds to go. We're going to go back to that 1 minute, 20 seconds at 90. All right. Deborah, we want to see 140 here. We want to see 140 here or slightly above. All righty, get ready. Take a deep breath. Okay, deep breath. Okay, ready? Let's go. Now, 90 RPMs for 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay, so once you get to those numbers that I want you to be at, Andy, I'd love to see you at 140 if you could do it. I'd love to see you at 140. Don't make the adjustments with the resistance. No. Don't do it. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Let's wait and see. We still got one more of these after recovery, so we can make those adjustments then. But I want to tell you, okay, so see how you're feeling. No, we're not asking Norma because Norma looks like she is just hitting the wall right there, Norma. I know it's so hard for you being on that beta blocker. Absolutely it is. Deborah, how are you feeling?
I'm getting there. It's 135. I'm at 9.
Oh my God.
Oh, you lifted to 9. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. Susan, how are you doing? What is it? Oh, Pamela, tell me what you went.
I got into zone 2.
Yay, Pamela. Yay, Pamela. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job, honey. What's your number at zone 2? What's your number?
130.
All right, kiddo.
I
Okay.
have my resistance at 35.
Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Great job. All right, guys, get ready. Get ready. We're going to pull back. We're going to pull back. We're going to pull back. Get ready to get the heart rate and you're going to get a recovery. You're going to get a recovery. 10 seconds. You're going to get a recovery. You are fabulous. You're going to get a recovery. Don't stop now. All righty, get your heart rate and recover. Good job. Excellent job. All righty. Woo! That was tough, wasn't it? Deborah, tell me.
140 and bounced to 142.
That's great. Perfect. That, and you used a 9 to get there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Susan,
155, zone 5, plus 3.
plus 3. Zone 5. So that's so interesting how, okay, let me process that. Okay, Marge,
Nothing. I think I told you 109, didn't I?
yeah, you did. That was excellent. Carol,
133.
perfect, Carol. Couldn't be better. Pamela, where'd you end up?
134.
Woo. All righty, kiddo. Awesome work. Awesome work. Andy,
142.
there you go. That's excellent. Excellent. And you didn't change resistance, did you?
No, I didn't. Thanks.
No, good. Good. That's perfect. Good job. Mike, where were you, honey?
118.
118. Boy, kiddo. Boy. Oh, boy. Norma, at the very end.
97 at 29.
29. Good job. Good job. Excellent job. Okay, everyone did fantastic on that. Okay, so Susan, you're saying that zone 5 is 155 for you. That makes total sense for me because that's my zone 5 too. So I get that. I get that. And I did write in zone 5 on that last effort like you did. So, but it's so interesting how it took forever to bring it up, and then it just landed there. That is beautiful. Were you okay there?
I was working.
You were working. Good job. Good job.
Increasing,
Okay. What did you say?
it's the increase in resistance that makes a big difference for me.
Well, yes, and riding at 90. Yeah, I think that makes a big difference for everybody. That's right. You're absolutely right. Good job, Susan. Good job. Okay, so we have one more stage, Pamela. We have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to complete this last stage. We're going to be working as hard as you did on the last stage. All right. So that's what I want you to do. We're going to go back to 80 RPMs for 2 minutes, the highest resistance you used on your last effort. Okay. Go to the highest resistance you used on your last effort. I want you to go there now. I want you to load it up. Let me know when you get there. 80 RPMs for 2 minutes. Okay, thank you for that. Good job. Great job. Pamela, are you going back to 35?
I think I should.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now, I want to tell you something. It's like you have a license to do whatever you want to do now. I mean, you've had a great visit. We've got things under control. Yeah, we can start lifting that heart rate up a little bit higher, but it's up to you. Okay.
I'd like
All
to-
right, good. Okay, good. All righty, guys. So right now you're at 80 RPMs. Deborah, you're at a 9, right? Yeah. Susan, you're at a +3, right? From your new base.
Yeah,
Great. Norma, are you at a 29?
Yes,
Great. Andy, where are you, honey?
30.
30. Okay, bump it up to 31 for me. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, good. Carol, you staying at the same resistance?
25.
25, great. Mike, how about you?
24.
24, great. Norma, you good?
yes.
All right, good. Marge, you staying okay?
Yeah.
Where's your heart rate right now, Marge?
106.
Okay, good. I like that, Marge. I like that. All righty, guys, you're doing great. You got 40 more seconds at 80.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
this sets, what's that?
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. This sets your foundation for success right here. 80 RPMs. Andy, you're starting to feel like you're climbing a hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? And at one of the times during this one last stage that I did, I felt like I gotta stand up. But I didn't stand up. I didn't do it. All right, let's go, guys. Here we go. We're getting ready. Shoulders down, chest up. Set your foundation for success. You're going 90 RPMs. This is our last effort for today. 90 RPMs. Take yourself to the top. Susan, let's see where that heart rate goes. If it goes back into zone 5, cool beans. If it hangs in zone 4, cool beans. I don't care. Great job. You're doing great. Deborah, we want you into the 140s. Heavily into the 140s. We want you there. Great job. 50 seconds to go. Stay with this. Stay with the 90 RPM pedal stroke. Marge, if it's too much, just back off the RPM, okay? Back off the RPM. Norma, you're doing it. You're pushing against a heavy current. I just know it. You're pedaling yourself through that current. Awesome job. Keep it up. 30 seconds to go. You are fantastic. Carol, if you're breathing through your nose right now, you are my hero. Good job. 20 seconds to go, guys. Keep it here. We're almost there. These heart rates are really high now. They're really high for the next 13 seconds. Deborah, do not pull back. Don't pull back. 8 seconds. You're almost there. Watch the heart rate. 4, 3, 2, you're done. Pull it
Oh,
back. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna ask you for heart rates, resistance. I'm gonna ask you, keep your heart rate monitor on. In 2 minutes, I wanna know what that heart rate is as well. Deborah,
145.
there you go. That is perfect. You're smack dab into the middle of zone 4 there. Smack dab into the middle of zone 4. Excellent job. Susan.
155, bottom of zone 5.
Wow. That's a red zone. That is red on that Apple Watch. It's like, oh my gosh, fantastic work. Good job. Marge, how about you?
113.
Oh, kiddo, you got caught up. I know it's hard not to play along. Good job. Norma.
95.
Woohoo! No wonder you look like you were coming upstream. That's exactly right. Pamela, where'd you get your heart rate to?
148. I got into the bottom of zone 4 at the end, but had to raise my resistance to 38.
Oh my gosh, kiddo, be careful when you ride this class, later. I mean, whoa, 138, that's incredible. Way to do- 148. Oh, yeah, I did write down 148, excuse me. All right, kiddo, great job. Carol,
134, rebound to 135, and I was at 25 resistance.
Brilliant job. Brilliant job, Carol. Way to handle that. Andy,
138.
138. You got a stealing there, bud. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's excellent, though. Well done.
Those are
Well done. Mike,
115 at 25.
wow, impressive. Very impressive. Congratulations. Okay, guys, take a quick peek at that heart rate. I'd love to know if it drops. Now, Norma, yours isn't going to drop as much as everyone else's just because your beta blocker is controlling this, okay? Deborah, what is it now?
111.
Yeah, yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. Susan?
130.
Yeah, great. Marge?
104.
104. Great job, Carol.
114.
114. Pamela, what's your heart rate now?
100.
Uh-huh. Good. Andy?
18.
Wow. And Mike?
100.
100. Well done, guys. Great sign of cardiovascular fitness. Those heart rates drop. Norma, what's yours now, love?
Right, right now it's 78.
That's even better than I thought it would be. Excellent job. Well done. Well done. You guys, what did you think? That was tough, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was tough. I know. You handled it beautifully. You handled it beautifully. Those are zone 4, zone 3, zone 4. Oh my gosh, those are great. Those are great. But you were ready for it. We've ridden in zone 2. We've ridden in zone 3. It was fun to lift it up into zone 4. Well, our version of fun, right? Our version of fun. Great. Okay, great. Okay, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. You are fabulous. You are fabulous. Inhaling to reach up all the way. Exhaling all the way down. Whoa, good job. Lace those fingers together behind you. Walk your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Take a deep breath here. Great job. Take that gaze up the wall, maybe in front of you, but don't take it right above you, right where maybe the ceiling and wall meet of a corner of a room. Bring your gaze back and drop your hands down. Good. We're going to cross our right arm across our chest, stretch out through the upper back of that shoulder. Try not to pull too much, just enough to feel the stretch that's coming across the top of those shoulders. And I don't mean the top of the shoulders, I mean right behind the shoulder towards the top. Reach out and bend the elbow. Come up. How do you feel? How do you feel? I mean, yeah, you guys felt like, well, what else can I do today? That's how I felt. Drop the arm down, roll the shoulder up, back, and down. I'm telling you, you're going to feel great for the rest of the morning. Cross over into the early, well, Deborah's going to be feeling good all morning. We'll feel good through the front of the early part of the afternoon. Make sure you get something to eat, though, and certainly something to drink. Good. Good. Okay, great. Super job today. And release it out. Drop the arms down, roll both shoulders up, back, and down. Okay, we're going to lift our both arms up with the inhale. With the exhale, we're going to reach all the way out to the end bar. Good. And we're going to rise up off the saddle. Right up. We're going to stretch, soften the front knee, drop the heel. Drop the heel on the back foot as well. Stretch out through there. Good job. Still feeling okay, guys?
Yes.
All right, good. Go ahead, rotate the pedals, lift the chest, rotate the pedals, and come across. Same thing, shoulders, slide down your back, lengthen your spine, really lengthen your spine here. Good job. And slowly come up, rotate those pedals if you would like again, and float to your saddle. Good job. Good job. Okay, when you're ready, we'll come out of off the seat, we'll come off the bike, and we'll step to the side of the bike. Great. We're going to start with the hip flexor first. So on Sunday, we started with our hip flexor. We did our hip flexor last. Today, we're going to start with the hip flexor first. So I like to hold on to something, so I have stability. As I step forward, giant step forward with your left foot. Giant step forward, back with your right foot and come into a lunge position. So when I say lunge, just bend both knees. Make sure you can see your front toes in front of your front knee. Tuck underneath that hip. Now really lift that core up, just really lengthen through that rectus abdominis. Really encourage that right hip to come forward. Feel the length through the front of that hip flexor. Okay, untuck. Soften a little bit more as you step forward and kick out. Good, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Please shift your weight to your right foot. Take a giant step forward. Go ahead, step back with that left. Good. Bend the knees, come into that strong lunge. Tuck underneath that hip. Tighten up that glute. Encourage that left hip to come forward. Lengthen out. Doesn't that feel fantastic after those 90 RPM? Really intense cuddling sequences. We've got a great stretch here. Untuck, please. Come up and step together. Kick out. Good job. Let's go right into a quad stretch. Shift your weight, please, to your left foot. Bend your right knee, reach down and lengthen out. Good. Keep that heel back towards the seat, but don't compromise the knee. Great work. Now, as we release this foot, we're going to sweep it forward, cross it above the opposite knee, and go ahead and sit down into your supporting left heel. Open up through the glute on the right side. Good job. Slowly come up and step it down. Great job. Kick out your legs. Good. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bend your left knee, knee down, hip down, lengthen out. Good job. Everybody feeling okay?
Yep.
Good. Okay, knee down, hip down. Really grow. As you release this foot, cross it over the top of the right thigh. Bend that supporting knee. Good job. Really stretching. Excellent work. Slowly rise and step down. Good job. Now shift your weight to your left foot. Step forward with your right, flex that right foot. Sit back onto the supporting heel, bend your left knee, sink down, hamstring stretch on the right side. Good job. So we just took it from the back of the stretches that we typically do and moved it forward just to change it up just enough. Untuck, rise, step together, shift your weight to your right foot, forward with your left, bend your left knee, sink down, lengthen, and stretch hamstring on the left side. Good job. Slowly rise. Good job. Step together. Good job. I'm going to just turn away from the camera for a moment. You're going to take both hands, take the heel of the hand to the top of the glute, soften the knees, bend the knees enough so that we can tuck underneath our tail, press the hips forward, open the chest, take the gaze right to where the wall and ceiling meet. Encourage, don't demand the stretch. So opening up through the front of our body. Now slowly come back, bring the gaze down. Once you are looking straight ahead, take your hands away, place them at your hips. Rib cage lifts with the inhale, soften the knees as you flat back forward with the exhale. Good job. So now stretching to the back of our bodies, take the hands away from the hips, cup the kneecaps with the palms, slide the shoulders down the back, tuck the chin towards the chest, soften the knees more. Now just angry cat up and drag the fingers up the thighs to a standing position. Great job. Final inhale for today is here. Last exhale is here. Know that you guys, I know I used to call you rock stars, but since I've seen that commercial with Ozzy Osbourne that says, don't call anybody a rock star when they're not really a rock star. You guys are rock stars in my book. So thank you so much for coming today. You were marvelous. Any questions or concerns about what we did?